In the early 1970s, Starbucks was nothing more than a small coffee shop located in Seattle's historic Pike Place Market. The company wasn't selling brewed coffee. It only offered high-quality beans and equipment for brewing at home. But in 1982, Howard Schultz, a visionary who joined Starbucks as director of retail operations, had a groundbreaking idea. What if coffee could be sold as a drink, not just beans? Schultz envisioned a cafe that offered a warm and inviting atmosphere where people could not only enjoy a cup of coffee, but feel at home. His idea was about to change the coffee culture forever. Schultz's vision was initially met with resistance from Starbucks founders, who were skeptical about his plan. However, Schultz was determined. He saw the potential of transforming coffee into an experience. In 1984, after persuading the owners, Schultz opened the first Starbucks cafe in Seattle, serving brewed coffee along with espresso drinks. The combination of high-quality coffee and a cozy, community-oriented environment quickly began to attract customers. People no longer had to drink coffee at home. They could enjoy it in a relaxing space that felt like a second living room, creating a new culture of coffee drinking. Starbucks' transformation from a local store to a global coffee giant started gaining traction in the late 1980s and early 1990s. Schultz's idea of turning coffee into a social experience caught fire, especially in urban centers where busy professionals craved both caffeine and a comfortable place to relax or work. The cafe's success was driven by Starbucks' focus on creating a premium product, which included carefully sourced beans, a variety of brewing methods, and unique drinks like lattes and mochas. But there was something else that made Starbucks irresistible. It wasn't just coffee. It was a lifestyle. By the mid-1990s, Starbucks began expanding rapidly. Schultz and his team understood that the world was ready for a coffee revolution, and they moved quickly to capitalize on it. The company opened its first store outside of the U.S. in Tokyo, Japan, in 1996. This global expansion strategy helped Starbucks become an international phenomenon. Each new location brought in more customers, and with each cafe, Starbucks built a stronger brand presence. They had not only created a place for coffee lovers, but a global coffee culture that encouraged people to gather and socialize. But success didn't come without its hurdles. As Starbucks continued to grow, the company faced criticism. Some argued that the brand was losing its special touch, becoming too corporate and standardized. Others believed that Starbucks was driving smaller, local coffee shops out of business. To counteract this, Schultz began focusing on sustainability and social responsibility. Starbucks introduced ethical sourcing of coffee beans, promoting fair trade practices, and launched various environmental initiatives. These efforts not only helped restore the brand's image, but also attracted a new, socially conscious generation of coffee drinkers. By the early 2000s, Starbucks was becoming a household name, and the company's aggressive expansion didn't stop. It seemed like there was a Starbucks on every corner. But with rapid growth came new challenges. The market began to get saturated, and the company had to rethink its strategy. Instead of opening countless new stores, Starbucks began focusing on diversifying its product offerings. The introduction of iced coffee, frappuccinos, and snacks allowed the brand to reach different segments of consumers. Starbucks had become more than just a coffee shop. It was a cafe offering an entire lifestyle. Despite its success, Starbucks faced a major crisis in 2008 with the financial crash. The company experienced a drop in customer traffic, and some questioned whether Starbucks had overstretched itself. Schultz stepped down as CEO temporarily, but returned in 2008 to revitalize the brand. He made bold decisions, including closing underperforming stores, enhancing the customer experience, and investing in new technology like mobile apps for easy ordering. Schultz reestablished Starbucks' unique position in the market, and once again made it a desirable destination for coffee lovers. Starbucks had survived the storm and come out stronger. As the decade progressed, Starbucks embraced digital technology to stay ahead of competitors. They launched the Starbucks mobile app, allowing customers to order drinks and pay ahead of time. This innovation made visiting Starbucks even more convenient, as customers could skip the line and pick up their order with a single tap. Starbucks also introduced a loyalty program, rewarding frequent customers with points for every purchase. These innovations helped maintain customer engagement, creating an ecosystem around the Starbucks experience. The brand had evolved into more than a coffee shop. It was now a tech-forward company. By 2010, Starbucks was no longer just the top coffee brand in the US. It had become a global leader in the coffee industry. The company's success was no longer limited to coffee alone. Starbucks expanded into new product categories, such as bottled drinks, ready-to-drink coffee, and even teas. The company introduced the concept of Starbucks Reserve, offering exclusive high-end coffee beans to attract true coffee aficionados. Every move was calculated to ensure that Starbucks stayed ahead of the competition, continually expanding its offerings while staying true to the brand's original mission. Today, Starbucks is not just a coffee brand. It's a global symbol of coffee culture. The company operates over 30,000 stores worldwide and continues to innovate with new offerings like plant-based alternatives, sustainability initiatives, and more. Starbucks has successfully turned coffee into an experience, creating a loyal customer base that spans the globe. The journey from a small Seattle cafe to the #1 coffee brand in the world is a testament to Starbucks' relentless focus on quality, community, and innovation. The question now is, where will Starbucks go next in its quest for global dominance?